I've been informed there's some strange activity going on. I've been informed that you all, in this chat, typing right now, are fans of, dare I say the word, of a vtuber named Boo Sham Zero. Or at least, that's what I think he's called. I believe originally his name was Bushimo. But it appears, though, that no one calls him by that name anymore these days. I've seen several names for him going around, like Shammy, Bombshi, Late Sham Zero. And honestly, these might be attempts to cover up his tracks, how awful of a person he is, but I know. I know the truth. Boo Shame Zero is his real name. I wouldn't be surprised. He's my favorite Ruby tuber. See, that's what I'm very confused about. You see, in my pursuit of this disgusting, foul individual, I've been discovering several allegations towards him. Some even assert that he is a, if I believe the term is correct, Anituber. I've heard that he is called an Anituber, but denies it all the same, hiding behind the title of RubyTuber. And while in fact, yes, he makes quite a few Ruby videos, in fact, even asserting that he himself is a Ruby fan, I have found in my findings that actually he hates Ruby. He actually hates it quite a bit. Looking throughout his content, it doesn't seem to be any praise of Ruby at all. Only hatred, vitriol. But we will get down to the bottom of this. We will understand what this sick, deranged bastard is up to. Find out what makes him tick. What he has been subjecting his audience of 6,000 subscribers to this entire time. To be honest though, I believe you all are at fault. You people have been enabling him. By continuing to come to his streams, by continuing to support him, by liking the videos, commenting your thoughts below, and even subscribing, I believe actually it is your fault that he is like this. But I think it's time to get to the bottom of things. I am going to take a look at this creature's channel and finally discover what makes him tick, so that we can see how to save you all and rid this menace from the internet once and for all. I heard he likes Rent a Girlfriend or something. I've been led to believe, you know what? I believe it is time to take a look at his channel and discover why he is the way he is and how far his crimes will go. Here we are on the Sick Bastards YouTube channel. As you can see, I make videos, I think. Well, do you or do you not? Because based off of what I'm seeing here, there was a period of a month where he didn't upload any videos. So do you make videos or do you simply mislead others, tricking them into your sick ways? Making them think they're getting something out of this. telling them videos come out every day at 12 p.m. PST, and yet for an entire month, you missed the deadline. What is this? Oh, sorry, hold on. What is this? Let's 123 videos. I don't even see that many on this channel. Let's count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 27 videos. Yet, the numbers on his channel say 123. Is he inflating his numbers in order to make himself appear better in the eyes of others? Is this some sick play to boost his ego? Well, only one way to find out. Let me adjust something real quick. Now, here's what I'm confused about. He has here, his first video on here is titled, "Don't Be a Video Editor." And yet, a few videos after that, he uploads a video titled, "Don't Hire Video Editors." Well, which one is it then, Boosham L? Which one is it? If I can't be a video editor and I can't hire them, what am I supposed to do? What do I do? How am I supposed to get the videos out if I can't video edit and I don't hire the video editors? What do I do? How am I supposed to start my channel? Disgusting behavior, awful. Just lying to his audience. Now, I heard that this man likes to play the satire card. Really likes to say, oh, I was just being ironic. I was just joking in that video. The title is called "Don't Be a Video Editor," but the irony comes from the fact that I do, in fact, edit the videos. So what's the point then? He's also on Twitch. Another thing. He tells you to tune into his streams on youtube.com, yet also directs you towards his Twitch channel. No one even uses Twitch anymore. They're moving to Kick and and Rumble. No one even uses it anymore. And from the looks of things on his Twitch channel, it doesn't look like anybody's even doing anything on there. He barely even streams. I saw the second half of a death battle ranking stream, and then ranking Bleach openings. You want me to follow you on twitch.tv/Boosham0 and yet not provide me anything? Shameful. Honestly disgusting. But I believe it is time we watch this man's content to see what makes him tick. I don't even know what a Purdue Global is. I would not want to be a member of this channel. No thanks. Sorry, I do not have money for preview. I do not have money for premium. I apologize. It's just the way things are at the moment. See, okay, before we even start, but if you hate video editing, why did you edit this video? Why is he commenting this? Is it to save face? Is it to go, haha, look, I was just joking the entire time? Is he stupid? Does he think we're dumb? Does he think that this is going to save us from his lies? See, disgusting, truly disgusting, the behavior on display. However, we will react to the content.
Hello everyone.
What was that? That voice sounded familiar. Oh no. Oh.
Yes.
I think that's all the proof we need, gentlemen. I think that right there is all the proof we need of the type of individual we are witnessing this day. I believe this right here shows the type of character he has.
You know, as a kid.
Oh. This is the company he keeps. This is the type of content he makes.
Also known as Busham Zero, Busham, Bush, I don't know why any of you.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Yikes. Yikes. Well, let's let him cook. Let's let him cook. Let's see what he's up to. Let's see.
Call me these other three names. It's literally just Bushimo.
It's literally just Bushimo. Let's just do a little inspection real quick. Let's just check something real quick. It's literally
Hey guys, Busham Zero here.
I'm sorry. Who's here? Let me try that again.
Miyagata Zero here. Back at it.
Busham Zero here, he says. This was uploaded 7 days ago. All right, let's listen to that again.
As a kid.
Bushamo, also known as Busham Zero, Busham, Bush. I don't know why any of you call me these other three names. It's just Bushamo.
Aha! It's literally just Bushamo, huh? Literally just Bushamo. What was that you Let's check another one. Maybe I am confused. Maybe I'm the one who's confused. Let's click on one of his 17 bajillion Ruby videos. See.
Ruby too. I love Ruby. Ooh, I love Ruby so much. Me, the Ruby tuber, Busham Zero.
What was that? Say that again, sir. Repeat those words. Who did you say you were?
Ooh, I love Ruby so much. Me, the Ruby tuber, Busham Zero.
It's literally just Bushimo, he says. Yet, he refers to himself as Busham Zero. Disgusting. Lies and deceit.
Hey everybody, it's me, Bushamo, also known
What
as
is this
Busham
forced
Zero,
voice he's putting
Busham,
on?
Bush. I don't know why any of you call me these other three names. It's literally just Bushamo. But anyway,
We do not care.
it's me.
I don't even think this guy knows what his name is, to be honest with you. He seems a bit confused, based off of the fact that the voice he's doing seems very forced in his first video.
Bushamo, and if you could tell by the compilation of clips that you just saw, I'm responsible for that. That was me. I made that. Well, I edited it because that's what this video is
taking
about.
credit
Look at the
for-
title.
taking
along
credit for
with
other
being
people's
a
work.
unhinged TikToker, down bad Twitter.
What did he mean by this? What did he mean by this? Hey guys, thoughts? What is that scrolling
Guy
background?
with a YouTube channel who doesn't upload except for this video now. That took a literal year.
Made his audience wait an entire year just to upload. Interesting.
I am
Interesting.
also a video editor. I have edited for several
Understood.
people.
Oh,
over the years on
that's
YouTube,
unfortunate.
with a catalog that you've seen as I'm scrolling down the screen. For
That's
YouTubers
a lot
that
of
you know
videos
of,
for
such
one
as
individual.
Goku's
Oh.
biggest dick rider, Donkey but Black, number 25. Samurai with
Oh, Anime X. Anime X, that's
a
embarrassing.
master, but he's malfunctioning, and he loves Miwa too much.
Now, I heard that the reason that Anime X did not upload that Miwa video is because Busham Zero, or Bushamo, apparently the only thing he's called, was supposed to edit that video, and yet it's not out yet. Interesting.
Ironic, not unironic.
What?
But he's malfunctioning, and he loves Miwa too much. Unironic, not.
Interesting. Very, very interesting content.
Unironic Quincy sympathizer. The number that comes before 7. The world's biggest classroom of the elite writer. And much more.
What a very savory group of individuals we have on display here. That's very interesting. Very interesting that he would show off this specific group of people.
I've edited for so long that I don't even know if I count as my own identity or that guy who inserts VTuber clips in someone else's video, but I...
Now, that's interesting. I find that very interesting. It'll come up later, but just keep that in mind. Keep that clip in mind.
I just want to let you know, as I've been spending years, probably around 3 at this point, editing videos for other people, I can proudly say to all of you...
What is he going to say?
Don't be a video editor. Don't do it. Just don't do it.
All right. Let's hear him out. Let's hear him out.
You shouldn't be a video editor. That's a bad idea. Don't ever do it. If you ever think about doing it, seek therapy. Just talk to your counselor. Jump off a cliff before the thoughts enter your head. I can say...
Is he encouraging what I think he is?
Please say video editing is consumed part of my life. I don't know why I wanted to do this. I went to college for computer engineering. As you can probably tell, I dropped out of college. But it...
So he's encouraging his audience to also drop out of college, ruining their own career paths because he himself couldn't take it. Interesting.
It drains my soul every day being a video editor, but I know all of you might be asking, but what if I want to be a video editor? What if I want to get some sweet clout from these bigger YouTubers? I'm here to make this video to tell you
using
how
bigger
to be a video
clients
editor so that you don't want
to
do it.
push his
Make sure to like
own
and subscribe
fame.
and comment down
This
below so
seems
that I
like
can
the
be too
kind
busy
of
editing my own
individual
video so I don't have to
who
edit
is
for
willing
free
to use
and
anybody
so you might be
for a
asking,
sweet
how
drop
do
of clout.
I, random internet user number 5, proceed to becoming a video editor for the likes of such mentally stable individuals online. Well, I'm here
Making fun of his clients' mental states. That interesting.
The first step you got to do is promote yourself, and you could do such avenues as promoting yourself on Twitter so that no one can see you, or making a reel on YouTube so that no one can see you, or using the various sites like Fiverr or whatever to put your services out there so that no one can see you.
That's very interesting that he would put down other people like that. Is he relating from past experiences himself, the fact that he promoted his services, yet nobody took it? Is he blaming others for the mistakes he made?
Luckily for me, I'm friends with a guy with a lot
Oh,
of numbers by his name, so that means that I get nepotism power. That's right, boys. That's literally the only reason you ever hear my name, because this guy promoted me, and then this guy promoted me,
that's
because
very
I
interesting.
I
I wonder who he got
love
his
this.
gaslighting
Yeah,
powers
the best
from.
avenue is
Very,
to, put your
very
services out there, maybe
interesting.
Contact some other creators. Show them what you can do. If you don't have a catalog,
A catalog. I think it's called a resume,
I
dumbass.
don't know what to tell you.
Maybe next
Shadow,
time,
skill issue, I think.
call it the right word. That BK, have it your way. You rule. All right.
Very good. Devin, the accent's all over the place, but it's much better.
Mackenzie, extraordinary. Extraordinary.
Work on the accent.
This is so
But again,
sad.
once you get in their DMs and stroke their cocks a little bit, make them feel
Stroke their cocks, huh?
good about themselves so that they can be fooled into thinking their content's
Just
good.
putting
Then
that
you get
out
to
there
the
on
process of
YouTube.com?
Making the videos. Now, I have experience in different types of content, usually revolving around anime, manga, Star Wars for some reason, limited levels of video games. Basically, if you smell like cum and socks, that's probably the type of content I make for you.
Is he making fun of the anime community? Is he really pulling the lowest common denominator type of humor? Ha ha ha. Did you know that anime fans jerk it to fictional characters? Listen here, you bigots. You disgusting creature. Just because you are personally down bad doesn't mean the rest of us are as well. You make me sick. Actively, you make me sick. I don't understand you. Just because you personally are porn addicted does not mean the rest of us are. Some of us just like watching our anime and manga. All right? Anime is a proud art form. and the anime community is full of strong individuals. You should be ashamed. You should be ashamed of this stereotyping. You think you're funny for this? Do you think you're cute for saying these things? You really should learn to be a better person.
And that usually ranges from comedy videos, stream highlights, podcast highlights, and analytics.
What? Look at the VTuber. There was a
From comedy videos, stream
Now this will be important later. This will be important later.
highlights, podcast highlights, and analytical content. We should start with that one because that's a big umbrella of disappointment. Because for some reason, I get hired exclusively by power scalers. Have you guys ever watched Death Battle? You know where people take that conversation you had on the playground, like, what if Superman fought a Goku? But like,
Why does he make him sound like that?
you did it unironically and you pulled out like calculations and shit. You know, doing that instead of doing something productive with your life. I had it for people.
Just because other people find value in power scaling and you personally don't, doesn't mean you could put them down like that.
People who do videos on like Jujutsu Kaisen, Dragon Ball, the Fate series, which you can imagine has lots and lots and lots of content that has to be shown. Evidence has to be shown to prove the argument. So
This guy sounds like me. What makes you think this guy sounds like me? I sound completely different than him.
hired as a video editor, your client's gonna have all that prepared for you. No, they don't. I mean, they might have like a list of things that they might have, and then like you'll listen to their audio and they'll be like, this happened in chapter 75 when Goku used the Kamehameha in this specific way, and you're searching through that manga, you download that shit from
Promoting piracy. Disgusting. Absolutely vile and foul.
Yada.
The corporations are going to suffer now that you have promoted piracy in your video.
And you scroll through, and you don't see anything because guess what? It was
No appreciation for the art form. No appreciation.
Ever notice? And that was a nice
How else?
hour of my life.
How else
And then you got to do it all over.
will these companies make money
This
now?
happens all the time. This happens to every client I have. Whether it be some offhanded mention of a character with blonde hair just did in
I love
some
Fate
unknown
Stay
media
Night.
that no one except this guy knows, or if it's like in JJK, if I have to see this same page of quote unquote the sun, if I have to make another Gojo video where I have to put this scan.
Is
in a
this not
video
actually
again,
you?
it's
I think I established at the beginning of the stream that we are going after this individual Bushemo, as he says that it's the only thing he's called. Like, seriously, are you confused? Do you need help? We're going after this guy, and you're trying to turn this around on me? What is wrong with you?
literally, it is 300 by 300 pixels.
Ooh,
over
using
and
an
over again.
iDubbbz clip?
I'm tired of it. I'll corporate bomb your house if I have to put this in a video again.
He's gonna do what? He's threatening.
And oh my god, not even mentioning that one time I had to pretend to like Death Note for this one guy to
This guy doesn't like Death Note? Oh no.
make 2 Death Note videos for him, so I could have to have the cursed knowledge that there is a book, a guide called The Guide to Reading Death Note, where they say that Light Yagami's dad has the highest levels of justice in the Death Note verse. Oh my god, take a shower.
I get that Death Note is a series for smart individuals, but just because this guy is so stupid he couldn't understand that doesn't mean that the series is dumb for doing this.
And if it's a comedy video, that's even
What
worse.
is wrong
because
with
then
this
you gotta
guy?
Listen to people try to be funny. Who would ever try to be funny in a YouTube video? That's so cringe. If you ever do that, make sure you leave it in the comments right now and tell me
This
how
guy's
funny I am
really
right
not
now
that
and how much
funny.
you
I
enjoy
get that
my
he's
jokes.
trying to do a joke
Please
here,
boost my
but this
ego.
joke kind
I'm
of
on the verge of
sucks, and I
suicide.
don't know why
This is real.
why
This
he's
is
really
real.
doing this.
This is what I'm putting out in the world. If I
He was laughing at his own bad joke. What is wrong with you? What?
I have to take another video by some guy who wants to be donkey again. Why is it specifically guys who want to be donkey?
Oh,
Like, every
I can't
time
wait for
I
this
gotta
one.
Hear this guy make the same joke. Sometimes,
sometimes
sometimes I want to throw myself into the middle of oncoming traffic, dog. If I gotta hear you say that, sometimes one more time, why do you keep on listening to my video, dog?
So, here's an interesting thought. he accuses others of making the same joke all the time. However, I looked at some of his streams, and every time, I swear every time, I looked at some of his streams, and he always makes the same joke. He always just yells at Natty47. It's so funny, guys. Make fun of him, or he'll say he's right, you know. So I say, let's get down to business. Every single time I tune into a Busham Zero stream, it's the same joke. He's right, you know. He's right, you know. He's right, you know. He's right, you know. I get it. You didn't know what Omori was. I get it. Ruby named a black guy Flint Cole and didn't even give his weapon a name. I get it. Get more than one joke if you're going to accuse others of having only one joke. Ugh.
And part of what makes comedy funny is timing. And timing's hard to do when I gotta sit there with your audio and cut out all the pauses. That brings me to the next point. Audio editing.
Audio editing. Audio editing, huh? This isn't funny. It's not that funny.
Editing. Audio editing is the bane.
Maybe you should have audio edited that out of your video.
I sit there and
we already used this clip. Use a different one.
Maybe it's cleaned up. And all
talentless
I hear in the
hack.
audio is just.
I didn't need this. I didn't need this. I really did not need. I didn't need to hear this right now. I could have lived another year
Drink
without
some
hearing
water. Lay down. Stop doing sprints before you record. Get your inhaler. Suck in that shit. Please stop. Please. I don't want to hear it anymore.
this. He says this, but I swear to God, I heard 17 breaths throughout this whole video. The hypocrisy is just so great. You love to see it.
Please, just edit your audio. I say this as I'm literally editing my own audio because I'm also bad at recording audio. No one's good at it.
Sorry, my lips are a little dry.
And speaking of things I gotta hear, sometimes what makes it really hard for me to edit videos is that when I work with these people, I gotta like pretend that I agree with the things they're saying.
More lies I hear.
Right? Stroke their egos a little bit, make them feel good about themselves. Cause like, there's a guy that I edit for named No Operator, and you know,
Let's
I
see.
like the guy. He's cool, but sometimes the things that comes out of his mouth, I just wonder like who raised this man? Does this
What was that?
man really think Mayuri has the best Bankai in all of Bleach?
Listen. Listen. Mayuri's my guy. Mayuri is the GOAT. I'm a tier 5 no operator member. I can't believe you're slandering him like this.
Dog, that giant golden baby couldn't even beat Uryu in the beginning of the manga. That thing has a 0 to 3 win rate, dog. It lost to Uryu as a child. It lost to
Actually, he was a teenager. That's completely different.
the Pink Man, and it lost to a literal hand. It's the king of Bankai.
He's exposing DMs in his video. Oh my god. He's exposing DMs with his client in his video. Are you kidding me? No client confidential. Oh my, this guy makes me sick.
The king of Bankai, the king of lies, more like. This man literally gave me instructions in a video that said,
Well, okay, never mind. I think I might have made a mistake. But in all fairness, no operator was simply making a joke.
insert Nazi or fascist theme here. And you know what?
It makes sense. It makes
I
sense
gotta
in
pretend
context.
that it's
It
cool.
makes sense in
I gotta
context,
pretend
sir.
like I'm
You
cool
just
with
don't
that.
understand.
Yeah,
It makes
go
sense in
off,
context.
I'll put in
Stop
your
trying to
Nazi
spin it like this.
fascist in your
Stop trying to
video.
spin it like this. No. Stop trying to spin it this way, man.
Well, like, then I gotta listen to some guy talk about Star Wars. What kind of loser likes Star Wars? Do you think I care about Obi-Wan Kenobi's fight against Darth Bambalam on the second sector of Quadrant 3 of Shumaluma Bam Bam? Dude, I didn't even know. I had to Google half the stuff you were talking about, dog. I don't even know any of these stuff. Disney canon? Old canon? Throw myself into a canon? What you want?
Doesn't this guy make videos about anime? Is anime that much better than Star Wars? Isn't this like a friendly fire situation? What is he doing? Is he telling on himself? Does he think he's better because he watches anime because the Star Wars is somehow lesser in his eyes? It's all nerd shit. As I always say, nerds together strong.
You might be asking yourself, Busham Zero, what is stopping you from making your own content?
Now, this, viewers,
Laziness.
is what I referred to when I was talking about this bad self-awareness.
Hiring me to edit a video.
That's a good point. Doesn't Star Wars have an anime? That's true. That's true. So how can this man say he's any better?
I think that's contributed to it. Most of the first part. I think it's the first part. And God forbid I have to make fixes after the video's done. I send off the video thinking everything's fine, and they go, "Oops, sorry. You forgot this one thing
Isn't that just literally part of the job description? Ungrateful prick.
that I forgot to mention that you needed that I didn't give you." Then I gotta put it in the video, and then I send it back, and they're like, "Oh, the music choice could be better." Then I gotta put it in there, send it back, and then they go, "Oh, I don't think I like this part." And then I saw my own nuts off with a rusty chainsaw. Basically, the point I'm trying to get
He's already done that? Is this implying he's already sawed his own nuts off with the rusty chainsaw? He's gonna have to show proof of that, or else he's just lying again.
across with all this is that you don't want to be a video editor. It's soul crushing, it's lifeless, and makes you want to die, and just it would be so horrible to try to be a video editor, which is why you should go on my Twitter DMs right now and try. If you need a video edited by me, YouTube user Bushemo or Twitter user Bushemo, you can.
Now, from what I know, this guy has his commissions closed for the time being. So this entire video promotes him as a video editor, and yet his commissions are closed. I think as punishment, we should commission him and make him edit more videos. I think
Hit me up on @Busham0
I think personally speaking, everyone here should go into this guy's DMs and ask and commission him to edit a video as punishment for his behavior.
Twitter.com, go in my DMs and ask me for a video, and I'll let you know if my commissions are open. My commissions
That is also true. Discord no longer has numbers with the username, so he's actively misinforming individuals. This is so sad.
are going to be closed for the majority of the month of January and parts of February, but if you need a video edited, just let me know.
Hey, what is up, guys? Broken
It's
Red
Anime
here,
X.
speaking for an ungrateful, backstabbing Pokemon fan who should be busy editing the video to finish. You got time to be talking shit. You got time to get more JJK versus battle.
Finally,
videos.
Anime X is
This
putting him
time
in
we're
his
doing
place.
Dagon versus Toddler Hikaru.
In all seriousness,
Now, does this guy think it's funny? Hold on.
This time we're doing Dagon versus Toddler Hikaru.
Does this guy think it's funny using this type of artwork? I get it. Haha, you're porn addicted. Shut up, man.
In all seriousness, I very much appreciate everyone who has ever commissioned me as a video editor.
The
because
rest
it's
of the
taught me
video would
so
lead me to
much
believe
about marketing
otherwise, sir.
myself, making connections, different editing styles and tones that have given me all kinds of ideas and help give me inspiration for this video you're watching and more videos to come. There'll be 2 more videos coming out soon, which will then transition to a weekly upload schedule and a lot of
Weekly
comment section videos,
upload
so make
schedule,
sure you
yet
hit
no
that
videos
subscribe
for an
button and
entire
ring the bell to
month.
let me know what you
Okay,
think of this.
clown.
And if you didn't like it, please leave comments below because that does nothing but gives me engagement and satisfaction.
He
knowing that
he
you're
knows
dumbass after
what
this
he's
entire
doing.
video. Also, if you need an editor, once again, I'm Busham0 on Twitter. And my
Yet
DMs are open.
your
Thank you guys for
comms
watching,
are
and I'll see you
closed.
next time.
Yikes, yikes. Overall, I think we've seen enough of his lies to know, from the outset, he has this video called Don't Be a Video Editor, where he shows Discord DMs on video. He admits to using others for clout and to grow his own ego and platform. What is this? What is this man? Busham0 also has a really annoying henchman. I'll be honest with you, his gaggle of idiots he invites on his stream are also insufferable. He invites this person known as the Kage Pro 24 onto his streams, and all she does is spout Vocaloidisms. No one in the audience understands what she's talking about, and yet She does it. And in fact, sometimes her audio quality is the worst. And then there's that Natty 47 guy who just comes on to scream, I'm loud and obnoxious. Isn't it funny? I'm calling Boucham Zero a fraud. Isn't that funny? It's not funny. Maybe stream yourself next time. Oh my god, this gaggle of fools, this bundle of idiots who joins his peanut gallery to make himself feel better, to make himself feel more important. What is wrong with him? Now, notice there was a video called Don't Be a Video Editor, and yet there's one with more views called Don't Hire Video Editors. No, what's going on here? It's even half the length. Let's just see. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt once it loads.
Oh man, hiring video editors has got to be one of the goofiest things you as a human being could possibly do. I mean, like, why don't you just get the videos done yourself? Like, why do
You told us not to hire video editors.
to hire someone
You told us not to be video editors.
else to edit the video for you? Like, what are you, like, running out of time or something? What,
That's an outdated meme.
you have too much on your schedule? Like, you don't have time to edit yourself, so you have to hire someone else to do it? Like, what kind of reasoning is that? Just get it done, man. So quit complaining. Like, what kind of loser would hire a video editor to edit their video for them?
Active displays of editor abuse. He himself is a video editor, so you would think that he would know how to treat his video editors, and yet here is very clear use of emotional abuse. This is disgusting.
Put it on their channel. But like, if you are one of the few desperate and confused people who needs to hire a video editor for some reason, I'm going to tell you all the reasons why you shouldn't. And if you disagree with me, make sure you comment down below and let me know how much you disagree with me. That'd be so horrible. Please don't comment down. Please don't do it. Don't comment and like and subscribe. That would be horrible. Video editors are...
Based off what I saw there, it looks like the editor, the user, the Kagebo24, was being pretty toxic herself. Interesting. We'll keep that in mind.
Laziest, ego-driven, greedy, and just annoying
Oh, this guy pisses me off.
human beings on planet Earth. All of them, every single one. Without question, they're awful. Like, for example, I'm friends with a lot of guys who edit videos for other YouTubers, right? They talk about how busy they are, and oh man, we don't have time. All I do is edit. And I know that you guys aren't busy because I see you on Twitter, and I'm on Twitter wasting
Didn't you not upload for a month? Interesting.
time instead of editing the 5 commissions I have to get done. And like, if that's not enough, then they want to get like paid for the work that they do. Like, here's usually what happens, right? You DM the editor who's obviously not working, and you go, "Hey man,
Toxic behavior
get my
spotted.
video done in like a week." And
Toxic
they go, "Oh,
behavior
man,
spotted.
That's gonna be a little hard to fit in my schedule, you know. Okay. And you go, "How much do you charge for videos?" And then they tell you your prices. Do I gotta pay attention to that? Like,
Yes?
you should be grateful that I'm getting your services anyway.
Oh,
You should be grateful that
the
you're
ego
getting
on
to
display
edit a video for me,
is
man.
disgusting.
Forget your prices, man. You're getting paid in exposure, right? You should be grateful that I'm gracing you with my presence. You get to work on my video. Why do you expect pay or something? Next, you're gonna tell me that like artists should get paid instead of like having their work be done by AI bots instead.
Does this guy think AI taking people's jobs is funny? Is that what I'm getting from this? Am I to assume that the joke here is that AI taking people's jobs is funny?
But like that, even if you like end up like caving in and paying them,
What is with these Mob
whatever,
Psycho 100
reason,
clips?
Whatever. Then
It's-
they want to get credited for their work. They want to have like their mark of their.
Why
mark
does he
paid
keep
to the
showing
viewers.
DMs?
Why didn't he be credited?
Promoting self-game end again? Why would you joke about that? What is...
All you did was take my audio, cut up my audio, make sure it was like all in line, made sure that no pauses wasn't awkward. Then he added music to like have like
what
a
is
good
this bit
tone
here?
that carries the video along. And then
Does he
added
think this is funny?
Individual like cuts and video. Then you had to render the video, and then I rejected it, so you had to render it again. Then I rejected it again. You had to render it again. It's this process. Like, you know, that's all you did. Why do you deserve to be credited? Stupid. Go back in your little hole and play your League of Legends, you loser. And oh my God, then they complain.
What is this?
Then they just
This
whine all
deranged
the
behavior
time.
on display.
Oh, it's so hard. I've been working on so many commissions. It's just so difficult. Oh my God. Oh, they my client didn't give me all the material that I need to make the video. All they did was send me a straight audio clip full of pauses, and they expected me to cut it up, and they were dissatisfied.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Are you kidding me? Don't you.
Satisfied with the way I cut it up after they sent me literally just an uncut thing of audio. Why are you complaining, man? Again, if you didn't like this, then get a real...
Editing is a perfectly real job. It is a perfectly valid job. Just because you don't value the people and who edit your videos because you hired one, despite saying that don't hire them, you disgusting, filthy hypocrite. I swear to God.
Job.
You deserve nothing less. You deserve nothing less than the worst.
All you did was download the software and press the buttons. It's not like there's any skill or time.
Oh my God.
Talent required. What are you fooling yourself?
Oh my
Those are just digital images on the screen.
No wonder
Anyone
this
can
guy
do that.
supports
Anyone
AI.
can do that, which is why I'm hiring you to get the video done for me. But like, I don't know why you're complaining. You have no reason to complain. You have the easiest job on planet Earth. Just get it done, man. Like the egos on these video editors, man. They're like, oh man,
I've seen nothing but ego on display from this man, and yet he has the nerve to accuse others.
All you did was edit it.
What is this? What are we doing here? What is on display here?
How come every video editor that I know like barely uploads on YouTube.com? Why do all of you just talk about editing other?
The levels of
make your own
hypocrisy on display make me throw up in my own mouth.
Why are you like, all you do is complain about being exhausted and tired, but like I'm looking at a blank YouTube channel. I'm exhausted and tired of seeing nothing on your channel.
And yet
homie.
he says that, but he didn't upload for a month.
Like my biggest problem with them, aside from the fact that they're money grubbing, you know, they request payment for their work, you know, cringe,
as they should, as they should.
About everything, if you don't give them the material that they want, and then they have to like figure it out themselves. And then if you're the client,
What is this? What is this bid he's trying to do here? And
then they're frustrated and they're stressed out because they have more commissions to do. But like if they take more commissions, then why didn't they just consider them in the first place? Like if you have a lot of work, then why do you take more commissions? Like, are you stupid? Well, like the biggest problem with video
editing fail.
is that you're hiring other people and not me. Make
Oh,
sure you follow me on
my
Twitter.com and hit me
God.
up in DMs. If
They
you
don't
want
have
your
the
video
numbers on the
edited. That's
Discord-
right.
on the Discord
Make sure you
usernames
don't
anymore.
Comment in the comment section about the work that my video editor did on this video, which I don't understand.
So,
why I
given-
did this. Why did I make this video? Kage, put something funny on the screen. Say something funny. I'll send you your $5 after this.
I'm so lost. I'm actually just so lost right now. What even was that? If the whole point is that you shouldn't hire video editors, then why did he hire someone to edit the video? But then he told me not to be a video editor, and yet he edited the video. What is wrong with this guy? What actually is wrong with this man? What is his problem? Is he insane? Does he have mental issues? I just do not understand what he's trying to pull here. Exactly. Pay editors at least $6. Their work is not expendable. You should know, since apparently you video edit. Oh my God. This is so embarrassing. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? What video should we watch next to show the issues he has? I think, personally, we should watch his video called Stop Calling It Power Rangers. Because I don't know about you, but those are...
Jesus Christ, parasocial! You need to log off! Jesus Christ!
Hey, I don't know who the fuck you are, but can you do that deep sigh and say, "Oh my God," again, but like really close to the mic this time? I mean, I guess. Oh my God. There. Did you get that? I don't know what that did. I don't know what that does. We will watch his JJK video in a second. However, I'm just confused by this one because this one says stop calling it Power Rangers. Yet literally, those are Power Rangers on the screen. I don't understand.
I'm going to flash an image on the screen, and I want you, the viewer, to tell me what you see.
That's Power Ranger.
What do you guys see?
That's Power Ranger. It's very
said Power
clearly
Rangers-
a Power... What? What's his problem? Is there like a joke here?
It's not called Power Rangers.
It literally is.
Stop calling it Power Rangers.
No.
It's not called Power Rangers.
It's...
Well, technically it is.
Well, the video's over then. 25 seconds in, you've already shown your premise to be faulty. What is wrong with you? What?
If we want to talk about what Power Rangers actually is, because technically this is Power Rangers, you know, just like technically if I steal someone's J's, they're my J's until they come back and get it from Power Rangers.
So from what I understand, this man, in order to avoid being called an anti-tuber, he has insisted that he is in fact a toku-tuber. From what I understand of the toku-tuber community, they are creators who make videos on this thing called tokusatsu, which from what I understand is just Power Rangers. But from what I see on here, there's only 1, 2, 3 videos on Power Rangers that I see here. Once more, the lies on display are cruel and disgusting.
I'm going to flash an image on the screen, and I want you, the viewer, to tell is, because technically this is Power Rangers, you know, just like technically if I steal someone's J's, they're my J's until they come back and get it from. Power Rangers is in fact its own entity. At this point it might as well be. But whenever anyone on Twitter or anyone in public sees anything related to like Kamen Rider, Garo,
What are
Super
these words you say?
Sentai, Spider-Man, or like
Oh, I see. So I see the controversy on Twitter because of the Across the Spider-Verse film. People are saying that people calling him Spider-Man are technically being racist and just call him Toei Spider-Man or Tokusatsu Spider-Man. But here he says Spider-Man. Does he think he's funny? He's a hypocrite. He proclaims himself to be a toku-tuber and yet pushes these stereotypes. I'm disgusted.
like literally anything else in the tokusatsu transforming hero genre, they just assume
And he's promoting Christianity on my timeline.
it's Power Rangers, because of course they do. It's the only thing they're familiar with, right? You know, I personally don't blame them, but I pray on their downfall. I grew up on Power Rangers, right? So like, I grew up on Mighty Morphin, the Turbo, a Power Rangers movie, Power Rangers in Space. A majority of my time in like elementary school, middle school, I watched like.
Then why would you use that? If this image isn't you, then why would you use this? What?
Middle school, I watched like Ninja Storm, Wild Force, Dino Thunder, the Goat, SPD, you know, all the Disney era Power Rangers.
How old is this man? Jesus.
So like, I grew up on that, right? I wasn't aware what a Kamen Rider was, right? But once I found out in high school and I watched like Gaim for the first time because I was interested in Madoka Magica, then I was introduced to the world of Toku. I still have like a bunch in my backlog, so I'm not exactly a specialist or a connoisseur.
Then why are
I
you
just
talking?
happen to be
Leave this
obsessed
to the
with men
professionals.
in tight spandex and toys made for children in Japan.
What was that?
Men in tight spandex and toys made for children.
What is happening here?
in Japan.
Is that fucking fairy tale on his desk?
But like, I get
it. I get it. You're porn addicted. It's not funny.
Right, I get it. I get mistaking that it's Power Rangers, right? But at the same time, educate yourself, you goofy bitch. Stop calling it Power Rangers every time. I edit a video for Broken.
Oh, here he
Ronin.
goes
He's like,
again.
She goes Power Ranger form. This don't even look like a Power Ranger, homie. He doesn't even have that.
He kind of looks like a Power Ranger.
Armor and the lines. It's literally like a Kamen Rider. Or if you really want to push it,
I don't think it looks like whatever you just said it was. Are you stupid? Are you blind?
it looks akin to something like Go Busters or something, right? Stop. Just stop. Stop calling it Power Rangers, man.
What is even
There's
the
a
joke
very
there?
Big distinction.
What
when
is
you
even
look
the
between
joke
Power
there? I don't
Rangers
get it.
and these Sentai series that they're based on. So, like, for example, when you look at Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, it's the whole thing of like teenagers with attitude. As the big glowing head found a bunch of ripe young teenagers at the gym and put them in spandex and watched them fight a bunch of giant monsters. Also, a woman can make her monster grow when they fight in the giant robots, right? It's all like quirky. It's fucking Full House, but with giant.
The fuck is a gunbuster? I actually just don't know. I think it's like a mecha or something.
Giant robots. Yeah.
And that's hip hop keto.
Why, Lord, why?
So the
Racism in my okay.
The original series that's based on Kyoryu Sentai Zyu Ranger is like some crazy shit about like a bunch of magic warriors. who
Look,
worship
just
their
because
dinosaur god,
the
which is
Japanese
Megazord or
used a
Daifusion.
fantasy story
It's like a bunch
doesn't
of
mean it's
magical
wacky
warriors
and weird.
characters die
It's
all the
just
time, and it's a
storytelling,
far cry from
okay?
Whatever the hell's happening over
Jeez.
in Saban's basement. And you see this kind of like all
What?
over the place. The only exception
That wasn't
where they're
even
first
Saban.
happened is with Go Busters.
That was
and Comic
Dan
Book
Schneider.
Network. Go Busters with its
Are you
talking
stupid?
toy, like,
You
cars
couldn't
and
even
stuff
bother
turned into
re-recording
the AI
that to fix your
apocalypse, right?
mistake?
So like, there's
What is
cases
wrong
like
with
that,
this
but,
man?
You know, there are distinctions being made. So when I say this isn't Power Rangers, when I'm looking at a Sentai suit, it might be because I'm literally referring to just the Sentai team, right?
I don't remember
But
as-
again,
I don't remember that
can't
Power
really
Ranger.
help it if people are uneducated, stupid, and refuse to watch a Kamen Rider series, but they'll watch anime all day long. They'll watch all 1,000 episodes of One Piece, but they won't.
When you can point me to a easy way to watch this Kamen Rider that you're talking about, then I'll consider it. But until then, don't even try that shit with me, man.
Turn on a single episode of Kamen Rider Drive or something to educate themselves. They'll sit there and
Isn't that show about cops?
look at low kicks and be like, oh man, I wonder why it has the fucking dark typing, because it's a Kamen Rider Black reference. I can't stop. You know what? No, there's no excuse. It is 2023. If you are not aware of the difference between Kamen Rider Super Sentai with anime and Japanese culture being popular now, if you're just not aware, you're willfully ignorant. You sit there, you look at these guys in their spandex, you're like, you know what, that's a little bit ridiculous for me. I'm gonna go watch my anime for children, made for literal children. They're shonen series, they're made for kids.
I didn't realize that violent shows were made for children. Okay, hypocrite.
Goofy bitches, I'm gonna watch it.
Anime is for adults. They have mature themes. Just watch Future Diary. Just watch Tokyo Ghoul. I wouldn't let my child watch those series. Those are for adults. Shame on you.
Just go watch it. I know like the ceiling to get into it is super high, and it's super confusing to know how to get into it, but you can find a way. You guys find a way to jerk off to your hentai. You can find a way to watch Joker Sentai.
Again, just because he's porn addicted doesn't mean that we are.
Very responsible purchase as a grown ass man.
I get it. You're porn addicted. It's not funny.
But really, the biggest difference between Kamen Rider Super Sentai and Garo and all these other tokusatsu series and Power Rangers, the biggest difference is that one is full of straight white men and the other one is full of
Now, this person is not a man. Maybe he's blind. Maybe he's blind, but that is clearly a black man. Not a straight white man, as he is implied. What is going on here? What is this agenda he's trying to pull? Is he stupid? Is he dumb? What is wrong with this guy? I just don't understand his behavior. It baffles me that anyone even watches this guy's disgusting, hypocritical, foul, I'll say racist content. I can't believe it. I can't believe he's been getting away with this for so long. For so long. It's so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing that he gets away with this. Fatherless behavior, I tell you. Now, from what I understand, this guy, doesn't seem to like Ruby all that much. So much so that he talks about it ad nauseum. Ad nauseum. And I'd hate that I don't hate Ruby. Sir, this reads like a hate video. What is wrong with you? Let's find out. Let's find out what is wrong with this guy.
Where am I?
What the hell?
Since February, okay.
Oh my God.
Majors before this.
Me to see you too. Yang and Blake.
And
Goodbye.
I'll be the first one to say it.
You're really not.
Ruby's not that bad.
Not that bad, huh? But I feel like you're going to say it's still bad.
You follow her.
Yeah, it's bad.
So we have another Ruby hate video on our hands. He's just a dedicated Ruby hate, understood.
But it's not that bad. I know you've seen like a billion, bajillion videos scrolling by.
I hate that stupid, annoying subscribe button that keeps showing up.
Every war crime the Ruby series has ever committed. They've ruined this character's bad, this character's stupid, this writing decision's bad, and like, I get it. Like, there's just a million of these videos. There's even people dedicating their entire lives to remaking the entire Ruby world to the point where at this point they might as well just write their own story because it's not even the same thing. They don't even make an attempt to like take the existing things and rework them. They're just gonna try to like rebuild the series from the ground up. At that point, just write your own story.
It's called having a fan base. It's called having a fan base that supports the thing they're a fan of by making fan works around it. That's how you build a fan base, idiot.
Assignment he had left inside his mom's kitchen drawer. Now, do not interrupt.
The only good video of these anyway is the one by H-Bomber guy. So like, just go watch that.
But that video is a straight hate video that spews nothing but toxic behavior.
Haters. The ones who absolutely
That's not all of them. Not all of them. I got into Ruby 5 months ago, and I love it. All right. You are not unique. There are still Ruby fans who watched it recently. Not all of them. You are distilling an entire community down to one stereotype that you personally believe in. How do people even listen to this man's words?
Despise Ruby are the ones who were watching that from day one. Because here's a little hint. The only Ruby fans that are still around
Again,
are the ones
generalizations.
who were there for the red trailer.
Not always.
Young year 2012. Hi. I'm Boosham Zero. I was indoctrinated at a young age to watching the funny Rooster Teeth animation. Because, again, you have to understand the specific mindset that all of us were. Rooster Teeth
all
up
of
until
us.
this point was
He's
only
speaking
making, like, red
for a
versus blue.
whole
so the idea
community.
Of them making their own anime, a YouTube company making their own anime. Again, this is before they became an
Ruby is an anime, by the way. It's cartoons.
Actual big company. This
It's
is
different.
back when they were still perceived as small machinima making company that made funny little Halo machinimas. The idea that
it's implied by the name Halo Machinimas. You don't have to say Halo Machinimas when you already said they're a machinima making company. I don't go to the shoe store and have to specify that I buy shoes at the shoe store, idiot.
this type of studio could make an anime, quote unquote, was big news for all of us weebs. That meant for all of us, we could do the same thing.
He
so
keeps
we were
saying
rooting for that
us
thing day one.
as
And
if
how could
all
you
of us
blame us? That
have these
trailer
same
looks really
experiences
good.
as him.
I can still rewatch the first 4 trailers and get
Us
some work
must
out
be
of it,
talking about
as
the
long as you
movie.
ignore the
We,
voice acting.
like Nintendo Wii, like what are you on,
What
man?
about the crew members?
What about that?
Anime are
And the
cartoons.
Melanie, who is this?
You're gonna grind my gears, Sad Boy Requiem. They are not the same.
Girl, I don't know, Milsha, but we should teach her a lesson.
There was nothing wrong with that delivery. Let's see you do better, Bullshemo.
Oh, hey, sis.
And
What are you doing here?
just like if you ignore those two big things, you can fool yourself into thinking that Ruby was good. You can try to understand. Rewatching it does.
Have you noticed there's a lot of VTuber stuff in these videos lately? Like, he edited for a VTuber. There were VTuber clips. He even admitted to himself that he adds VTubers to people's videos. Keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind when we go forward in this content, because this hypocrite just keeps going and he needs to be stopped.
Give you a different perspective. Right, I even did that. I invited a bunch of friends to rewatch volumes 1. I think we got up to volume 5 before all of us collectively gave up. We rewatched the entire series and those giant bulk movie-like things that they made for Ruby, and it really puts into perspective the fact that, well, Ruby is bad. It's bad in a sort of like amateurish way that, like, you don't expect me to get mad at, like, the elementary school performance of Romeo.
Why has he just got footage of an elementary school performance on hand? That's kind of weird, man. It's kind of weird.
And Juliet for being mad, right? I mean, you can't expect 2013 Rooster Teeth to be making like big money moves, right? Because obviously Volume 1 is bad. It was never good. A lot of these Ruby fans have convinced themselves that the problem with Ruby is that it's getting worse. No, I don't think the series that started off with a bully arc where the writers themselves.
There's nothing wrong with the bully. There's nothing wrong with the bully arc, okay? There's nothing wrong with it. It builds his character, and it's not a self-insert because Miles Luna does not write his own scenes about himself. It's not the same thing. There's a W on the box for a reason, because this writing decision was a dub.
Wasp store to make the bees attack.
Tommy in it? Really? Tommy in it? What the hell?
The girl that he likes because he might get shoved in a locker. I don't think the series that did that unironically was ever gonna be that good.
You say that as you put a Tommy in it clip in the video. Okay.
Last night, old John here managed to round up an entire box full of reindeer wasps.
I love how you just casually pull this out, like, yeah, I have
There's this man's gaggle of fucking idiots that keep injecting every single one of his videos, every single one of his streams. I get it. You're not funny by yourself, so you include all your friends to try to make yourself appear more funny, but it doesn't work because they're putting all the work for you, man.
Well put together. Imagine for a second, right? I was your director, and in the middle of the writing process, I just left. Like I just left.
He speaks as if he ever was a writer
come back
himself.
After like 5 months, while you guys were
right.
writing the story, I gave you guys like 17 well-made, high-quality fight scenes with like 20 new characters who you had no idea who any of them were, and I said, make a story around this. And the only thing you ever did was having the funny red suit guy in Halo fight the funny blue suit guy in Halo.
What have you created? What have you created other than hypocrisy and bad discourse, huh?
That was the only thing you were writing before, and I told you to make a story out of that. You'd also effectively make what Ruby did. A bunch of sock puppets with cool animation. So, like, when I showed
you
this
really
part
couldn't
of
do
Ruby
better.
to my friends,
Oh, there is the gaggle of the fucking horde of idiots once more.
But like, could be worse.
It's so funny. It's so funny. Look at my friends. Oh my god. No way is he dissing Boruto. Boruto is peak. All right. Don't diss Boruto.
And this was like funded with like millions of dollars, and it was still bad. That's like a different level. Because there's still good things to be gleaned out of Ruby Volume 1, and pretty much the rest of Ruby when you take a look at it. When you look at Jean's character arc, for example, it's clear the fact that the writers made this his self-insert.
You keep saying this, but he didn't write his own scenes.
Ended up creating a better story and a better character using Jean, because when you see his relationship with Pyrrha, you see Team Juniper's relationship, the fact that Pyrrha's death hurts Team Juniper so much that it like connects with Ren and Nora's PTSD when they were kids, and they connect that with an arc in Volume 4, and then in Volume 5, I think it is, when they see the statue.
You couldn't even bother re-recording that.
The fact that there are really well-written parts of this story.
You couldn't even bother re-recording that.
Of fan fiction that was created
around
Monty Oom's anime homework. It's surprising to me that anything came out.
Lazy bastard. Oh, here he is trying to save face by praising Ruby despite all the slander he's thrown at it.
And again, I'm not excusing the problems, right? I'm not gonna be out here saying that Ruby is actually good. You guys are just being mean.
This clip has nothing
Ruby's
to do with
bad,
anything,
but
actually.
you guys are being like hyperbolic. Because like, here's the thing: most of these people who are like vehemently opposed to it are from two camps. There are people who
Oh,
like,
here he
see
goes
it
again,
nowadays,
generalizing
take one glance
other
and realize,
people's
oh, this
opinions
doesn't
once
work,
more.
and then walk away. The normal response, a response that was made by someone who wasn't 15 in the year 2012 and was fooled into thinking this thing would be good. Or you were a rabid Ruby fan who's just so angry seeing
Because of
everything
course
that
there's
happened,
nothing that
all the
could fit
controversies,
outside
all
of
the
those
stuff
parameters,
that
right?
involves your
Shut
community,
up,
and it
man.
just keeps
You
thinking about the old days,
disgusting
the
freak.
nostalgia, not realizing that like this was never
There's another VTuber clip. Keep that in mind.
gonna be good.
Stop calling him a degenerate. He's a person.
Oh my god, the gaggle of idiots is back.
Sorry. Would you like me to stop referring to the trash can as a trash can?
Damn, Weiss hangs out with one faunus and thinks she can call all of them a slur.
If you
That's not what happened. That's not what happened. Incredible lack of media literacy, you dumb idiot.
really like take that out of your mind and then watch Ruby for what it is, there's stuff to glean from it. Like I mentioned with John and the whole Team Juniper, there's a lot of actual story elements that are very, very interesting. Once Ruby's plot actually kicks in and they start introducing
grinds my
some
gears,
elements,
guys.
you start to see where the good lies. When Crow's character is introduced in Volume 3 and you see how how his semblance affects him, the fact that he can't have anybody be close to him, and how that affects him throughout the volumes, that's pretty good.
I can turn into a bird, Ruby.
When they introduce Ozpin's character arc and introduce the whole like
finally he's praising it, giving it the praise it deserves.
Is probably the best decision Ruby's ever made.
I don't think so.
4, I think he was introduced in the end of Volume 4. Once
you don't
Oscar's
even
introduced,
know.
he's probably the best,
You don't
like,
even know.
story decision
Didn't
that they
even
made.
bother
And
to
I gotta
check to
say,
verify.
The Ruby team is doing a pretty good job considering what they've been given. When you look at the animation of Volumes 1 through 3, there's a lot more emphasis only on the action, and a lot of the shots that are like not action, just it's hard to pay attention. Like the dialogue's already bad enough, but when the
He keeps throwing these backhanded compliments all the time. Like, he can't just give genuine praise. See, this is how I know there's an agenda being pushed. That's how I know this guy's true agenda.
shots look
His
like
true
this,
behavior,
I can't
his true
pay attention
character.
for long periods of time.
Aura is the manifestation of our soul. Practice. Our aura, the manifestation of animal and life. Even animals. Have you ever felt like you were being watched without knowing that someone was there?
Is she talking about like the CIA? Does Big Brother exist in this universe? What the hell?
They've sacrificed
Actually, it does. Idiot. It's called Salem. Dumb fucking.
a lot of Monty's like high action, high tension, really well animated fight scenes. Again, they're never gonna be that good because Monty isn't alive. But there's an attempt
Using
made to make the
another
dialogue
person's
scenes and
death
the scenes that
to
aren't
prove a
actually
point?
interesting, and I
Are
gotta
you
say,
serious?
These parts end up being some of the most interesting parts of Ruby past Volume 3 because
What
there's
is any of
actually,
this?
like,
What is he
actual
talking
character
about?
development going on sometimes. Like, they're clearly trying, but when your house is made of popsicle sticks, I can't build
Stop
the
it with the
pyramids on top of that.
backhanded
The
compliments.
Popsicle sticks are just gonna collapse. But again, there are good things to be gleaned out of it. If you look at the manga that takes the original of Volumes 1 and 2 and takes the story from there and just reworks it in a way that makes the story more cohesive, you realize that there's good things to be taken from it. If only
the
taken
manga?
from someone who's experienced and knows
okay.
to cut the fat. Even the beginning of Ice Queendom kind of shows this off. It's why I get jump scared by the fact that it turns into Adventures in Dreamland after episode 3. Ugh. But I can't help, as a fan of it, to keep wondering if it's gonna keep getting better. Again, I watch this shit weekly. I was there from day one. Maybe this time it'll be good. Maybe this time it'll be good. And then getting Volume 3 and seeing the story actually take off and it being legitimately good and being excited for what's to come, and then just
If he doesn't like Ruby, he must hate the Ruby X Justice League movie. You know what? I am tired of this hack Busham Zero, as he likes to be called apparently, saying these things. Because he makes so many videos just hating on Ruby, yet professes to be a Ruby fan. What is this guy's problem?
And finally, we get something like Volume 7 that takes everything I've ever wanted from Ruby, makes it cohesive, and gives us good character
As if it
development,
wasn't
good
cohesive
actions back,
and had
make
good
use
character
of
development
the
before.
semblances really well. And
What-
we get
what
our
are you
hopes up,
talking
only
about,
for
man?
Volume 8 to take all that and stomp on it, stomp all over my hopes and dreams. You understand that what I might be experiencing
experiencing isn't just nostalgia. It's probably just Stockholm Syndrome. We're all collectively experiencing Stockholm Syndrome. So my question is for all of you, is RWBY really that bad? Or are we just insane? Have we just been holding on to the hope that maybe the series will be good? Have we just been sitting here for years, our childhood dreams being carried on the backs of
Who
this
is
series
we?
that clearly was never gonna get
Nintendo
better?
we?
Are we
Like, who are you
really-
speaking for?
are we really
You
fans
do
of
not
this?
speak
Or are we just
for the
hoping that one
community.
day, if RWBY
Boosham
becomes
Zero.
good, then maybe it's proof that we were right for sticking
You
around for
fraud.
it, that we were right for
You
believing in it. Why the f does Volume 9 look good? What is going on?
It
Why
always
does this
looks good.
trailer actually look like it might be good and entertaining? Oh no, they got me again, didn't they? They got me again. I still gotta watch Ruby Chibi. Maybe that'll make me feel better.
Ha! Now that's ice water.
There he goes again. I get it. You're porn addicted. It's not funny. It's not funny every time. Now here's the thing, right? Here's the fucking thing. Did you see how many times that guy put VTuber clips in the video? It seems to me that this guy might be a VTuber fan. And yet, here we are, 4 months ago. I despise VTubers. What? This guy's got to be on drugs or something, right? Like, this guy has to be insane. Why do you know who Pipkin Pippa is? And he's subscribed. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, bro, are you watching VTubers? No, I'm not. Loser. No, I'm not. Shut up. Get out. Get out. I cannot think of a single thing more cringe, more embarrassing, more bitless and smelly than someone unironically going online and opening up a stream of an anime girl saying
Hogwarts Legacy? Oh no.
some goofy shit like or whatever the fuck it is. It's bad enough that y'all are already jerking it to
I get it. This guy's porn addicted. It's not
women
funny.
and boys, but like now y'all are doing it to like people who are pretending to be anime characters now. Y'all are being parasocial now. Jesus Christ, parasocial! You need to log off. Like watching someone pretend to be an anime girl when they're clearly not. Like they don't sound.
Don't you got a PNG dog?
Sound like that in real life, man. That's just loser shit. Like, are you okay, bro? Is your mental health so unstable that you gotta like watch a stream of some girls pretending to be like a half demon, half god, half angel, half alien?
This guy calls
half
women
robot,
bitches.
half
Honestly,
pirate, half mouse, half
yeah,
tiger, soul
kind of
creature.
problematic.
Like, is that what you do now? Is that what like gets you going, right? Because like I know you're setting like Akasupas for like $500, but like a therapist likely costs less than that, man. Are you okay? Okay. I understand being attracted to anime girls, right? It's idealized traits of something that you already find attractive, right? It's hard.
Oh my
hard
god!
to get
Again with it. It's not funny. It's not funny.
It's all fantasy, right? So I understand that, but at that point you're just looking at like a picture. It's different when you're taking that and then you go watch a stream of someone pretending to be that. This isn't just fake.
I would seriously cringe at the thought of watching someone. I would seriously cringe at the thought of anyone like being this insecure, but like I also kind of understand, I guess. Like I personally would never pretend to be an anime character online, but anyway.
Fantasy anymore. This isn't just something. It's layers and layers and layers on top of layers of degeneracy, and you need to stop. But me, see, I'm different. You wouldn't catch me dead watching any VTubers.
He says this, but I saw like 15 VTuber clips in the other videos.
Come on, what am I, cringe? No, sir. I ain't never gonna be caught dead liking VTubers, let alone supporting one.
Bushimo? You know we're friends, right?
I'm friends with you.
Dude, we're literally friends, man. We're like,
I'm friends with you.
We literally went to Cancun together. It was fun, you know?
By the way, yet another instance of this idiot using his gaggle of fuckers for his own content. Okay.
You know, we went out, you know, to the beaches and all that stuff.
That's not true. That's a documentary.
Dude, we literally follow each other on Twitter. Like, dude, like, are you serious?
I'm not following you on Twitter.
We're literally friends, and you're doing this shit to me right now? Are you fucking kidding me? We're friends. We're friends.
Nobody fucking asked. Suicide Girl's a bad mom. Like I understand.
This is how he treats his friends? just uses them? Are you kidding me?
And watching them for like being entertained by them. Like there's a lot of them out there that do pretty creative stuff.
Like,
but,
what are these clips?
I'm not saying there's anything.
These
wrong
clips are
with it.
very
I'm just saying
specific.
you're a bit of a loser if you're into VTubers.
This
man,
is
'cause
weird.
at least the
This is
streamer, the
very
female
strange.
streamer's like an actual person, but like, why you got to be following a cartoon character online?
I don't
Like,
understand this
imagine
guy's
how,
stand.
Like,
Oh,
how
wait,
cringe it
hold
would be.
on.
Like, for example, this is just hypothetical. For example, someone was like obsessed with like cringe. It would be like, for example, this is just hypothetical. For example, someone was.
Isn't that? Isn't that?
Was like obsessed with
whatever.
like a VTuber who like pretends to be like the guardian of civilization or something, right? And like she like imagine how cringe it would be if like this girl pretended to be like an owl and like the person who was watching them like called themselves like a human or something because like who like owls and humans because she's the guardian of civilization. And imagine someone being a fan of her and watching all of her streams of karaoke where she like basically recreates her own like theme with like acapella with funny little mouth noises and like watching everything she does and thinking she's adorable and cute and just like being a big fan of her and even ordering a plush of her. Like, what kind of loser would ever do that sort of thing? That's embarrassing. Cringe, actually. So stupid.
Is this leading to a point? Is this leading to a point?
Imagine voluntarily checking into a private psychiatric hospital.
What was any of that? Did he just... But the title of the videos... The title of the video is... I just...
See, like, they kind of like embody the same sort of
Okay.
space that idols do.
All right.
If you don't know about idol culture, it's basically like celebrity.
He just doesn't go back. He just doesn't go back and explain it. Okay. All right.
Right? People like worship them. They're
Oh,
like,
now
like,
he's
they're
talking
supposed to
about
worship for, like, how
K-pop.
amazing they are and how
Oh,
beautiful they are,
okay.
how
All right.
talented they are. Like, an unattainable thing. But now add the layer of anime on top, and you already know this. Anime Twitter's bad. K-pop Twitter's bad. Combine the two. Oh my god.
These aren't making any... These aren't actual points he's making.
It's the fucking crossover of the anime club.
Whoa.
Shipping, degeneracy, and whatever I see under the death of a celebrity with a K-pop
Oh
fan cam, right?
my god.
It's the combination of those. And oh my god, don't even get me started on all the English-speaking ones, because it was bad enough that there were the ones who were in Japanese.
Oh,
because then people were like, it's just IRL anime. Now they speak English.
That feels a bit problematic to say, but okay.
And they can talk to you and stuff like that. Oh my god. Yeah, like, oh my, like, it's just...
Yikes.
Oh my god, look at that anime girl's feet, bro. Oh, big booba. Oh, shut up, man. Shut up. Making your personality about
This
an
guy's
anime
whole thing
girl,
is that he's
like,
porn addicted, yet he has the nerve to say this.
Imagine actually being in one of these streams and being a fan of this person.
Thank you for coming to the stream again.
That's the VTuber from earlier.
I love VTubers, and I just love it when someone who like really loves VTubers comes into my
Oh no. Oh no.
I don't even know what just showed up on the screen. At this point...
Hold on.
At this point, my timeline's
All right, okay.
I keep seeing
all
the
right.
VTubers.
Let's
They're
just see what else he's got.
Every single time I open up YouTube, oh my god, Suisei the first take. I don't care. How about you first take this shit off my recommend?
That wasn't funny. Be funnier next time.
Why every time I see new controversy, new news.
Oh
about a
my god,
VTuber,
he's making
Iron
fun
Mouse,
of her
Shy,
CPR cover.
Lily, Mari,
Oh my
Osho Mari.
god.
There's so many of these. At this point, there's more. There's more VTubers than episodes of One Piece, dog. I'm so
That's not funny. There's a perfect amount of episodes of One Piece. You just don't get it.
tired of this. Society could only advance further if VTubers are gone. Not just them, but their fans as well. This has gone too far, and I as a VTuber hater cannot let this continue. I'm different.
You guys get it? It's annoying orange. Haha, funny.
I'm not like you.
Hey.
Oh, yep, another appearance of the gaggle of idiots.
Hey, bro.
Can't wait to see how most of the humor comes from this guy.
Why you lying right now?
What? I'm not lying.
Bro,
oh my god,
every
Natty
day,
47.
every day, I get a message in my Discord on my phone. He has my phone number.
God.
He has my address. This man is holding me hostage with
I'll dox you, man.
constant
Mm-hmm.
fucking VTuber footage. VTubers.
No, I've never done that.
You guys hear that?
Oh my god.
Hey,
Quick
audio.
Do you guys?
Open up the desktop. Open up the desktop.
What is?
But no, wait. Why would you want to show your desktop? I ain't showing you nothing.
Bro, prove me wrong right now. Bro,
No,
you
okay,
lying.
fine, I'll show you.
lying.
Fine.
No way. No. Oh no.
It's not what it looks like. It's not.
Okay.
This is embarrassing. Hold on. What is that? Does that say VTube? The hypocrisy on this man is simply just simply is embarrassing. He spends this entire 7-minute video spouting lies only to promote himself. Who he is. I don't know who rigged this model act. There's no way. Oh my god. So all that, just to be a hypocrite. Are you serious? All that shit talking, all that vitriol just to be a VTuber yourself. He kind of looks like me. How? What do you mean he kind of looks like me? He doesn't even look similar. Wait, hold on. And he hates Jujutsu Kaisen, even though he edits for people who make videos on Jujutsu Kaisen. What even is this guy? What is this guy's problem? Hold on. No.
Before we even start with the video,
I honestly don't get what you mean by the resemblance. I'm looking at this right now. I don't get how you think this ugly motherfucker looks anything like me, all right?
video. The title's clickbait. I want to make that.
So then what's the point? You're telling me there's 10 minutes of this shit left. 10 minutes of this shit left after admitting that the rest of the video, the video's a lie.
That clear. I don't hate JJK.
Okay.
Entirely. I don't hate it entirely. Like, I watched the anime back when it first started airing, and I really liked the anime. I have season 1 to 8, and I think JJK Zero is a very, very good movie. I read the manga, and
promoting his member.
It was.
Y'all are wearing the same earrings though. Everyone wears earrings nowadays. This isn't unique. This isn't unique. I'm not special for having earrings.
It's one of the manga of all time, and like JJK is fine. Perfectly fine. I have no problems really with JJK.
What's under your sunglasses?
Aside from the fact that it's like
my eyes,
Power
I think.
Skills wet dream, because Power Skills would rather read a bunch of stats rather than see a badass fight. But that's just me, right? I personally don't vibe with JJK as hard as seemingly every shonen fucker on the internet does. Hi, I'm Bushiam Zero. Every now and then I scream loudly at the mic and pretend like I have a point. And I've edited JJK videos for Monotone British Man.
Why is he's doing this shit again? He's doing this shit again.
Biggest simp and Black Clover Twitter's most wanted. I've edited so many JJK videos at this point that I probably know more about JJK than I realistically should for not giving that much of a shit about it. Now, again, I don't have any significant thoughts about JJK other than it's fine. Then
what's the point?
Goes for
that goes against the point of this video.
When I first watched it, I first read it, my first thoughts were, yeah, Yuji Itadori is definitely a pretty decent protagonist. He ranks up there in my top 3 characters in JJK, not gonna lie, mostly by default, but like he's pretty good.
There he goes with the
serves
backhanded
purpose of the story
compliments
very
again.
well, but I just don't think there's a lot to him that I personally see. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'll feel differently as I go back back and rewatch or something like that. But I don't think there's a lot to like get from him personally, right? I understand.
That's if you're stupid, maybe. Yuji Itadori is the greatest protagonist of all time. Get over it.
Understand what the character's going for. I understand why people find him enjoyable. I just don't personally do so. And it kind of goes with like the rest of the cast. Of course, minus Aoi Todo, the greatest character.
That's true. Aoi Todo is pretty cool.
Wide margin. It's not even worth talking about. But like a lot of these characters, I just personally find better in other series. Like Mega V's cool. Mega V's cool. He's more entertaining than Aki from Chainsaw Man, but
that has nothing to do with anything. Keep that out of the video next time.
Seen this sort of black-haired stoic character in other series, right? Nobara.
They're not even the same type of character.
A hole in her head, aka hasn't really.
Spoilers in my video. Okay.
Really want to fight by herself. I think she's cool. I just don't think she's that great. Apparently, Gege.
This is.
In. That's why he fucking killed her. Go.
I'm so tired of this narrative towards Gege Akutami, right? Nobara is the greatest female character of all time, minus Maki, all right? Minus Miwa, all right? I need this agenda to stop, all right?
Joe, I hate that fucker.
Oh my god.
That piece of shit. I want to talk about it.
He's cooler
I'll
than
talk
you.
about Gojo later. That piece of shit can go suck my cock. But because I edit for these people, and because I talk in the space that I do, I'm constantly barraged with video after tweet after screen cap of JJK.
I can't even see what I'm looking at here. It's scrolling too fast.
And then I see the reveal, and it's like a couple cool drawings of a fight, and then 17 pages of a fighting game manual, and I'm just.
Iracho, when I say my video, it means when I'm watching a video. I'd say the same thing if I were to watch a donkey video. There's no spoilers in my video. That's what I mean. That's the turn of phrase. I don't even make videos. I just watch other people's videos.
Just like, cool.
Don't even confuse this, all right?
You know? If I wanted to read a light novel, I'd read Hunter x Hunter. But it's just like, no, you might be thinking, this might sound that I'm just frustrated with it.
It's not my fault you don't understand language, all right?
All kinds of images, all kinds of information, all kinds of imagery.
His mouth's not even synced up. What's up
I
with
want
this?
to nail it down, that these are my feelings only, right? These are my personal feelings on JJK, not influenced by anything else, especially not because I'm constantly barraged with this information.
Bushy or
oh
Zero
my god,
Bushamo or whatever you're calling yourself now, you listen good. If you don't put Miwa in the culling games in this video, I swear to God, I will lock you in the basement and you will never, ever, ever see the light of day again. Do you hear me?
What? Wait, hold on. Is that real?
Now, JJK
that really happened?
is very clearly this series.
We're just gonna move on? Okay, I guess so.
Power scalers seem to jump to. There's a reason why power scale on YouTube was entirely dominated by Dragon Ball and Naruto, because those two series care a lot about scaling in their series, talk about numbers, have the guidebooks that explain everything. But JJK kind of takes it to like another level. For example,
there's nothing wrong with
Summer,
putting thought in your power system, idiot.
The editor of JJK and two real-life mathematicians to explain like diverging series and infinity and like the space between infinity and all this other stuff, just to explain how Gojo's power works. And it's like literally a real life college level lecture just to explain to you that Gojo do be not letting people touch him. And
it's a little deeper than that, idiot.
Big beam, and you flood your mind with information. Okay, cool. That's a lot of words. Glad to hear it, or sorry that it happened to you. Like,
just because you don't comprehend it doesn't mean it reflects on everybody else, idiot.
The coolest powers in this series include man who claps, guy with a JoJo stand who copies other powers, and man who punched really hard. Right? Those are the three coolest powers in my opinion. Because when I see nerd shit like this, I just can't get. I just get bored. But then again, that might just be on me, because one of my favorite characters in all of fiction is a guy who can just do things because he just happens to be that guy.
That is true. Kenpachi is pretty cool.
Maybe it's on me, right? But I just, whenever I edit these videos, and I'm constantly having to scroll.
Have a good night there, Satire.
I have to constantly see, Hikari's Jack.
This again. This again.
And then they show me
just because you're too stupid to understand it doesn't mean it's complicated.
Love train. And
I can understand this perfectly.
That's a crazy, long-winded explanation of just saying to me, "Homie's lucky, gets invincible for a little bit." It's
a little deeper than that, moron.
Right. Okay, cool.
Oh my god.
I get it. You didn't like
like what is blood waffling about? I don't care. I just can't really get behind it that much. But then we see it's like, oh, Kashimo's lightning, and like his cursed energy takes on this attribute. And then if you explain by the frames of animation, frames of light, but that the eyes could see, and it's just on and on and on. And I'm like, man, bring back Toto. I want him to like clap and like switch places with the guy and beat him up. I just don't care. Like, at this point, it could be literally anybody. Bring Miwa.
What is this guy's problem, honestly? I don't understand.
The savior of JJK.
I don't understand what this guy's issue is.
I'm not being brainwashed.
What the fuck are you doing? I have 3 entire full-length series on how Miwa is completely useless, and this is how you're spending your time? The Miwa cult is rising up, and you're making content that nobody asked for. Get your priorities straight. What do I pay you for? Get back in this fucking basement. I knew I should have gotten the wooden bars instead of padlocks.
Is this real? Is this real? Is this actually happening right now? What the hell?
But it's just okay. It's just I guess
I guess we're moving on then. I guess we're moving on.
But it might be because I'm forced to see this information constantly. I'm constantly forced to read more into this manga.
So then it's not a problem with the manga then.
It might not be as bad for me if I just
It's just you problem then.
Forced to act like I care about JJK so I can get editing.
That's
jobs.
no one else's fault except your own.
I mean, there's only so many times
you're the one who takes on the editing jobs, idiot.
Of Toji and Dagon in the sun, quote unquote. There's only so many times I could.
What is your problem?
5 chapters from the Star Candidate arc, whatever the hell that shit was called, where Gojo explains how red and blue works or whatever the hell. There's so many.
It's called hidden inventory, moron.
I am so sick of talking about Gojo. I am so tired of seeing him everywhere. I went to Universal Studios Japan, and I was so mad. I was about to beat the shit out of that mannequin they have when you go to the JJK diner, but they wouldn't let me do it. I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of this bastard. I'm so sick of the manga. Every JJK video's gotta mention Gojo, or they gotta scale Gojo.
Because he's the strongest character in their verse.
Man's been trapped in
You
a
make
box
power scaling
for
videos
2
and you're too
years.
stupid to understand that.
About to end this year, and he's still not out of that box. I hope he stays in there. I'm like Gege. I hope that motherfucker stays in that box.
Well, he's back now, idiot.
I never got to see him again. I'm tired of him. I'm tired of seeing him.
Hey, Bushamo, I just wanted you to know
Who's
that
this?
according to Gege, Gojo is actually amazing.
Ain't this
at
the guy
everything
from
he
the
ever
Honored
tries,
Ones
so that means
podcast?
if he ever took up editing, he'd be better than you. Also, he's not a furry. Okay, later.
Damn, kind of got his ass, I'll be honest with you.
Well, you know what? If Gojo made videos, he'd probably upload more than you two, so shut the fuck up. Invite me on the Honored Ones, you bitch.
Now he's inviting himself to other people's podcasts. Are you serious?
Okay, I don't hate JJK.
What is this
I don't hate JJK.
megalomaniac,
I'm just a little tired of it.
ego-driven freak's problem?
Hire me for please hire me for videos about anything else. But I'm not tired. But I'm not tired of JJK. I don't hate it. I'm just a little tired of seeing it on my timeline and everyone that I talk to loving JJK.
Then get off the
like,
internet,
idiot.
idiot.
I have to pretend like I like it a little bit, but like I
What is this guy's problem?
Keep that straight. I don't hate it.
If you don't hate it,
I just hate talking about it.
then why do you keep talking about its problems?
I hate seeing Gojo on my timeline every day. I'm tired of seeing everybody with Gojo profile pictures. I'm tired of everybody pretending
what
like
is even
JJK is
going
second
on
coming of Christ.
here?
I'm tired of Natty47 going on my DMs and
sharing DMs once more, relying on the gaggle of idiots to push your own content. Like what? It's just everything that's wrong with this guy's content. I swear to God, I'm sick of this man.
Listen, Bushamo, I'm just gonna be completely honest with you right now. I need Miwa in the video. I need Miwa to be dispersed throughout the video. I know it's not a Miwa video. Put it in there. Put Miwa in the video where I'm letting everybody know that you secretly like Rent-A-Girlfriend still, okay? I didn't want to have to do this. But if Miwa's not in every frame of the video, your secret's out. You've been warned.
Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Make sure you like and subscribe and tell me why.
Do you guys see the problem here? Every single one of these videos has him pushing some kind of agenda that's pushed solely off of personal issues, personal gripes, and things that nobody else is responsible for except him. This is who you're subscribed to. This is the guy you follow. This guy requires a supporting cast for every single one of his videos, and I just do not get it. You know what? No. Here's what we'll do. I'll click on a random video. No. I'll click on this one from 7 days ago, from last week. Maybe he's different. Maybe maybe this time he'll be able to rely only on himself and he won't say anything hypocritical. All right? Let's just check. Asterisk is the greatest anime opening of all time. It's the only Bleach opening. What is wrong with you?
He got it. Hey guys, boom.
Do you think we should unfollow him? No, here's what I think you should do. I think every one of you should go and comment on every single one of his videos, especially his 2 newest ones, and tell him the problem with his content. Tell him that he is a freak, tell him that he is a hypocrite, and that he should stop this behavior for his own sake.
Sham Zero here, back at it again with another video, and look at that! It's Bleach Month, everybody! Let's go! The second core of the Bleach 1000-Year Blood War anime adaptation is now airing.
The subtitle is backwards.
As a tight Kupo dick writer myself, I am contractually obligated to love the shit out of this anime. Tight Kupo's Bleach is one of my favorite manga of all time. You should probably check out that weekly Shonen Jump tier list I did where I ranked every single manga I like.
There he is! The gaggle of idiots is back at it again. I swear, this guy is one note. He only does the same thing every single time.
Weekly Shonen Jump, and if you saw, Bleach is pretty much at the top. Tight Kubo invented manga, and it's crazy how he did that. And I love Bleach. It's got one of my favorite protagonists of all time. Zaraki Kenpachi is my father.
That was a little weird.
I want Rukia to stomp on my face.
There is again. He made the same joke twice. That's the same joke from the VTuber video. He just did it again.
Of Bleach, but you know, Bleach has a few issues with it. I wouldn't say
Unoriginal,
issues, but I think there's some kind of fraudulent behavior going on in this manga. Oh my god, it's Hitsugaya Toshiro, the biggest fraud in Bleach.
It's another one of these, isn't it?
Look, Hitsugaya is one of the most popular characters in Bleach. You know, he's got some of the most forms in the series ever.
That's only 3, idiot, and you're missing one of them, dumbass.
Everybody has him in their top 5 favorite characters, except me. He's even in Jump series. Everybody has him in their top 5 favorite characters, except...
Did this guy really put Khan above Hitsugaya? What is this? What am I looking at here?
At me. He's even in Jump Force for some reason. Instead of the 7 other characters, he'd probably be better. He's the youngest captain in Soul
Society. What does Jump Force have anything to do with
anything?
That game sucks.
And has only won like 2 real fights in the series.
You couldn't just record that again? You couldn't just record... Okay.
By all these accolades. Yeah, Hitsugaya really is a fraud. If you look up fraudulent in the dictionary, you see this silver-haired midget's ass over there right front.
That's not even a dictionary. That's just a green screen ass that you pulled off of YouTube, moron.
Center. What the He like barely ever finishes off opponents he fights, minus like 1 person, for real. He has the same win-loss ratio as the fucking Dog Man and Raburai Renji.
I think the dog... You can't be serious.
Everybody makes fun of. And you know what? All these things
what a moron.
Really bother me
What's an
I don't
idiot?
know how anyone hasn't pointed out how much of a fraud Hitsugaya is. So I'm joined today by No Operator, everyone's biggest...
Is he... After all the shit he talked about this guy in earlier videos, now he's relying on him to boost his clout for this video. Are you serious? Are you kidding?
Miwa lover, of course, and nothing else.
This is embarrassing.
To talk about why Hitsugaya is just
this
a huge fraud.
Is
and
embarrassing.
Really why he's just so disappointing.
This guy is a one-trick pony.
Like and subscribe and comment down below why you think that Hitsugaya is not a fraud, so I could reply to you something snarky like, at least my goats didn't lose to a guy whose powers...
That's not even the same guy. That's just an entirely different guy.
Only turning into metal. I make videos pretty much every Friday at 12 o'clock PS.
He says that, but what do you see down there? What do you see? 1 month ago, right here, he didn't upload. And then 6 days, every Friday? Okay, liar.
So if you want to see all those, again, make sure you like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Also, no...
Let's read the comments. Yeah, because I'm kind of done watching this. I'm kind of over it. Let's read the comments. Truer words have never been spoken. These guys are so stupid. When is the Ichika conception art? You guys are weird. You guys are the... I see some of you from the chat inside the comments of this video. This is embarrassing, actually. This is just embarrassing to see, actually. But cool ice powers. Actually, you know what? No. We're not doing this anymore. I feel like I've done enough. I feel like I truly have done enough to prove what kind of individual this is. I think we've done enough to prove that this guy needs to be stopped. All right? This guy, this Busham Zero fella is awful. This Busham Zero guy is a freak. And I need him to stop. So all of you, when this stream is over, I hacked this guy's channel so that you all would comment below and tell him that he is a fraud, that he is a freak, that he is more fraudulent than Hitsugai as he claims he is, because he needs to be stopped. He relies on his gaggle of idiots for every single piece of comedy to make jokes about. He makes videos that have hypocritical points. And he uses others who are bigger than him just for clout. You need to, when this stream is over on his channel, comment down and tell him everything that he has ever done wrong. Because he is a freak and must be stopped. Godspeed, gentlemen. You know what to do. When this stream is over, make sure you comment below and tell him what he's done and that he must be stopped. Goodbye.